Hey everybody, can you hear me and see me okay? Let me know in the chat where you are from, where you're watching from. I'd like to know. I've got a little bit fancier setup this time than I did for the England-Scotland game. So hopefully we will have a clock running up here so you guys can sync up with me. London, Copenhagen, Africa, Sweden, Italy, Denmark, Germany, of course, um, Canada, Belgium, Spain, India. Wow, you guys are from all over the place. Two, two World Wars and one World Cup. Doo da doo da. Glad to see Roger supporting the correct team. We are supporting England, I guess, because that's where the majority of my ancestry comes from. Scarlett would be rooting for Germany, though. She's got a bit of a German Shepherd in her. Alright, I'm gonna, sorry guys, this stream was a last minute today. I was not planning on streaming this, but after my video yesterday on the Euros, a lot of people asked me to do a live stream of this game, and frankly, when I learned more about England's team in that video, I was, I got to know them more and kind of understand this match a little bit better, I think. Although I don't know the history of the rivalry very well, but it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what this is like today. I did. A lot of you guys are saying that England usually loses to Germany, but I did have somebody in my comments say that England has won like 13 times and Germany has won 15, so it's more even than you think. I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm going to play around with the video stuff. I'm going to try and get the clock up on the screen. And let's see. Right now, they're not doing anything. Oh, they're walking out now. Okay. So, let me get my iPad. Excuse me just for a sec. So here's the deal. I'm going to be having the game running in my browser here, and I am going to be sharing that screen with you guys, but I'm not going to be showing the actual game because of copyright. I'm going to be showing just the running clock. Hopefully it'll work, but I'm going to be watching the game on my iPad so that I can see the full screen. And I don't have a TV in here. I know you guys were wanting me to watch on a TV, but I do not have a TV in this room, so we're gonna go with the iPad. Next best thing. Alright, let me see. I don't know where they're gonna put the clock. They're doing the national anthems now. It might be like a minute or two into the game before I get the clock synchronized, so hopefully you guys can hang in there for that and get the game going on my iPad. I know, I keep calling it a game, it's a match, I know. Yeah, the game is, or the clock is usually on the top left. Singing the German national anthem, I guess, right now. I am probably going to be about 30-ish seconds behind you guys, like I was last time because of my stream coming across the Atlantic. We got England's national anthem. Okay, so let me mess with the share screen tab. Current video setup is not permitted. Okay, maybe we won't be doing this. Okay. Wait, what? I tested this out on a pre-recorded match yesterday, and it worked okay, but it might not let me do it because it's live. So, let's see. Yeah, okay, well dang it. Alright, so we're gonna do option number 2 here. So I'm just gonna find a clock on, let's see. Sorry guys, I'm not paying attention to the chat right now. I'm just trying to get this set up. I will go back and kind of look through your comments here in a sec. You guys might be able to hear I have it kind of playing in the background just very quietly. Let's see here. I have the English national anthem in my head right now, humming it. Kind of timer. Okay, so I'm going to start a timer on my screen at like 10 seconds into the game. I'm going to try and sync it up with the feed that I have so that you guys can see the running clock, and then I will put that up. That should work fine on here. They're just not going to let me do the game, so... Oh! The Royals are there, nice. Where's the clock? Okay, there we go. Well, they didn't put it up. Okay, we're not gonna do 10 seconds in, we're gonna do... Where's the clock? Okay. They just now put the clock up, so we're already like... Okay, we have the timer going. Let me try putting this up here. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, how's that for you guys? Does that work? Okay. So you guys know where I am in the game. Should probably put my earbuds in or something. 35 seconds behind, yeah. We'll be about 30 seconds behind you guys, probably. I hear the singing already. I don't know what the song is, though. You guys have to let me know what songs they're singing in these games. Nice. Nice defensive play by England there. Alright. Alright, I'm just trying to get my earbuds done here, and then we will... Sorry guys, I did not have time to set all of this up before I started the stream today. I am slightly pressed for time this morning, but we're getting it done. Alright, we're good. Should have streamed Croatia versus Spain and France versus Switzerland. 14 goals against in a total with a penalty shootout. I heard a lot about those games yesterday. Everybody in the comments on my video yesterday was talking about that. I'm gonna go back and at least watch the highlights if I don't watch the full games. I promise I will. I'll try to find a channel that's not like ESPN or UEFA. I learned that's how you say that. And watch the highlights, and maybe I can do a reaction video to it. They sounded like really cool games. I hope there is at least one goal scored. I guess there has to be today, right? They won't let you do a draw in this game, right? Wow. Does that hurt when you guys when you do a header like that? Does that hurt? I would imagine so. The problem with the American obsession with only watching English football is they will miss very good football for other countries. I wouldn't say that I personally am obsessed with English football because I'm just getting into this. I'm rooting for England because that's, as I said, like where my bloodlines are primarily from. So that's why. But I actually, last night, when I was playing around with all of this to trying to like figure out how to set it up, I streamed like the first 10 or 15 minutes of Argentina versus Bolivia. I didn't know that Messi was playing for Argentina, actually. So I was surprised that he was in the game. Like one of the most famous players that I still have to watch and react to. So I got to see him play for a few minutes. I think he did a couple of passes to one of his teammates that they scored a couple of goals like in the first 15 minutes of the game. It was crazy. But those guys were playing very differently from what this looks like. They were a little bit faster paced, it seemed like. So that being said, I am going to watch other countries. You guys let me know that the Copa America is having their tournament right now too, which I didn't know about that either. So I guess I could keep an eye on that too, because I don't want to be like so totally exclusive to just Europe, you know, because I know it is like a worldwide sport. Oh. Oh, okay, so Germany's about to get a free kick really close to the goal, it looks like. Yes, it is happening, and Brazil will win. Okay. I hear that Brazil is like the one that wins every year. Almost. Okay, here's a free kick right by the goal. That's about to happen. They're arguing with the ref about something too. I don't know what. He's laying down? I guess it makes sense, but I didn't know that they would do that. Okay, so the ref just drew a chalk line on the field. What is that for? Obviously, I guess they have to stay behind that line, but is there a rule about that? That's hilarious. I've never seen somebody like lay down on a field like that before. I mean, I know why he's doing it, but I wasn't expecting that. Okay. So, good defense by England. Ten yards. The ball must be stationary on the ground. Opponents must be at least 9.15 meters or 10 yards from the ball until it is in play. Okay. So that's why the chalk line. So they have to measure, like... I didn't see them do that on the other free kicks in England versus Scotland, though. I didn't see them, like, draw chalk lines on the ground, so that... maybe they did and I just missed it or something. I'm also seeing, like, when the ball gets really close to the sideline, the players are going out of bounds while still kicking the ball. And I was really confused about that in the last game because I didn't know what the rule was with that. And, like, basketball and our American football, you can't step out of bounds while handling the ball, or else the ball is considered out of bounds. So this is different in that the player is allowed to go out of bounds as long as the ball stays inside the lines, it looks like. So that's something I have to get used to. Because every single time I see one of the players like step out, I'm like, because they're out of bounds. So in football, it's fairly simple. The lines are about the ball, not the players. I mean, it makes sense. It's a different way of doing it. I don't know why basketball and our football does it the way they do it. So you have the audio muted. The booing is pretty loud. Yeah, and I have earbuds in. I don't want the audio to play on here because YouTube might pick that up and try to block the stream. Also, I don't want it to interfere with you guys as well, because you guys have your audio playing, I'm sure, and you don't want to be hearing my audio too. France, Switzerland was insane. Did you see it? I did not see it, but I would like to go back and, like I said, if I don't watch the full game, I will definitely do. I'd like to do like at least a highlight reaction to it, because I hear it was very exciting. Because Saka just went down. France getting knocked out by Switzerland was a huge upset. I did learn that in my video yesterday about France, that they are considered like, they're the, I didn't know that they won the World Cup last year because I never watched the World Cup. So when it happens in 2022, it's going to be like my really first time watching the World Cup. So I didn't know who won it, and I learned that France is considered like, usually considered one of the better teams apparently, except for maybe this year. So Switzerland knocking them out, I'm sure, is like a huge deal. Like, nobody expected that. The other thing I have to get used to with soccer, or sorry, football, is that the pitch, the way the pitch, like it looks like a basketball court. Very, very similar with the midfield line, the oval in the middle, or the circle in the middle. And then it's almost like you have the lane, like the free throw lanes with the round thing at the top. It's not exactly the same, but it's very similar. And in basketball, you cannot go back over the midcourt line at all once you pass it. And so that's like the other thing. It's like the out of bounds thing for me. Whenever they go like back over the midfield line, I'm like, so two different rules. Two different rules that I have to get used to. Is it football or soccer? It's soccer to Americans. It's football to a lot of the other countries in the world. The Americans are not the only ones that call it soccer, though. I'm trying to be respectful when I talk to people over in Europe, especially. I try to say football instead of soccer because that's what you're used to. But I will slip up occasionally. It's not. I've heard that it is called soccer in like Australia, maybe, or a couple of other countries call it soccer. I think Canada, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure which countries it is, but there are other countries that call it soccer too. But, you know, I've learned that soccer is actually an English term for it, or it was derived from the English term association football. So, yeah, soccer is short for association football, which is what I guess England used to call it. So soccer is kind of like derived from the English term for it. It's just that we kind of split off at a certain point and started calling it two different things. But if I say soccer, I'm not trying to be disrespectful at all to you guys. It's what I've grown up calling it. So it kind of just slips out. Australia, Canada, Japan, and South Africa call it soccer. Okay, so I was right. So far it's just looking like England versus Scotland. hopefully, hopefully somebody scores a goal here. This is very different play. I was surprised watching Argentina and Bolivia last night how different the play style was. That would be really interesting to see. A lot of you said that the World Cup is more interesting to watch because the style of play is different between the teams in like South America versus Europe. And I could pretty much immediately tell the difference, even though I have not watched very much of this. What's the difference? The teams in South America were just a lot faster paced with it. They didn't do quite as much. I mean, this is a slower pace of play than what they were doing last night. They were a lot flashier. I'll say that. They were doing all kinds of tricks, being very quick with their play, doing some really quick passes close to the goal. It was, of course, Messi, I guess, was playing, so maybe that helped, but it was. I could definitely tell the difference between it. Australia has Australian rules football, which may be why they call it soccer, right? Australian rules football has no idea what the rules are, but it's fun to watch. I've had a lot of requests to watch. It's AFL, right? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get to Australian rules football and cricket eventually too. Come on, England. Oh. Flag up against him. Does that mean that that's a foul? So they did a flag up that time instead of like a yellow card. What was the difference between that? Wow. I'm listening to the crowd right now. They are super loud, singing something. I'm not sure. I'm assuming it's the English crowd singing. I don't know what they're singing though. Oh, oh, flag was offside. Okay, I thought it was a foul. Oh, Scarlett. Scarlett is outside right now, enjoying the fresh air, enjoying chasing the squirrels. She actually was a little sick this morning. She had an upset stomach, so she did not eat breakfast and threw up a little bit this morning. So I don't know if she got a hold of something that she shouldn't have eaten. But she's okay. Like, she's still chasing squirrels, so she's feeling at least well enough to do that. God Save the Queen. I thought that that's what it was. It sounded familiar, but I wasn't quite sure. Like, I couldn't hear it well enough to know for sure. They're singing two World Wars and one World Cup England. I didn't know that was a song. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to like watch videos on those songs, I guess. Flag up, like flag down in NFL. Oh, that's a good analogy, Alan. That's a good analogy. Except they throw a flag for pretty much everything in the NFL, any penalty, foul, whatever. So it's not just for like offsides like it is in this football. Where in America do I live? I'm not scared of birds of prey attacking my cat. I don't have a cat. But there are hawks around here that will take cats, for sure. So if I had one, it would not be outside. You gotta react to some Ultras stuff. I've had a lot of requests for that. So yeah, I'm gonna get to that soon. Did I watch France Swiss? I did not watch it. I didn't know. I was really busy yesterday, first of all, and wasn't really aware that the game was happening. But, of course, I became aware of it when everybody started commenting on my videos that France lost. So I'm going to go back and watch the game or watch the highlights. How do you guys think England would fare against the South American team? Out of curiosity. Well done. I've been strongly recommending you do this for days. Shame only 45,000 instead of 80,000 are allowed. Still better than what England versus Scotland was, right? I think they only had 20,000 for that one. Okay, we have a foul. Yellow card. React to funny English football chants. I would like to do that. My only concern about that is I heard that there's a lot of like really harsh language in that, which I don't really like to have on my channel, so I'm not sure how to handle that exactly. But at the same time, I do want to like experience that too. See, Germany's goalie is wearing red today, so he kind of like matches his team a little bit. Sorry if I like to start staring off, it's because I'm watching the game. The match. I could cover the no-no words with honking sounds. I could probably do that. Might have to do that. React to Messi, he's a legend. I watched him play for a few minutes last night versus Bolivia. Like I said, I had no idea he played for Argentina. I didn't know he played for Barcelona either. I had to look up what team he played for in Europe, because I don't know these things. I am going to, though, react to a dedicated video to him, at least one of them. I'm sure there's probably a lot of them I could watch, though. Okay, a foul just happened. A foul happened? That makes me nervous when two players go up and try to like hit the ball with their head at the same time. It makes me nervous. It seems like they're gonna headbutt each other. Okay, so in this game, the referees are wearing blue. In the previous game, I think they were wearing like a yellow color. So do the refs change colors too? And if they do, how do they? What determines what color they wear? Now you see how important it is to score just one goal. Yeah. It's hard to score in this game, that's for sure. Leipzig. I heard Leipzig. All I know about Leipzig is the Napoleon battle that took place there. Ever watched handball? Not the US type. I don't even know what the US type handball is, honestly. Is that the one where they just hit the ball with their hands against the wall? Is that what that is? Yes, the ref changed colors. A lot depends on the colors of the two teams. Traditionally, refs wore all black, and no team would wear that. Oh, okay. I like the colorful styles of the refs, though. That's kind of cool. You're from Leipzig. Cool. Is there a battlefield there from the Napoleon Wars that you can go like look at and stuff? Did they do reenactments of it there? I wonder. From Leipzig too. Alright, cool. We have several people here from Leipzig. They have a statue there. Okay. Leipzig has a huge monument for the battle. Sorry, we're delving into history again. This is gonna happen in every single soccer game or football game I watch. And reenactments every year. That would be really cool to watch, I think. That was my favorite. Out of all of the Napoleon videos I did, the Leipzig one was my favorite one, I think. Wingbacks. Commentators said two players who aren't used to playing as wingbacks. I don't remember hearing that term at all before. What are wingbacks? I'm assuming they're on the wings, like the sides of the field or something? Okay, so we have the three German players back here. Those are the defensive players, just passing the ball around, I guess. Go to the midfielders, and then the... I'm trying to learn the positions here. I guess the wingback is the far left defender who will move with the attack. Okay. Germany almost scored here. Oh, they just missed the pass to tap it into the goal there. Sometimes they do hit each other while going for the header, which is why concussions are an issue in football too, and why the goalie Peter Cech kept wearing a helmet. Like, he's not in this game though, is he? The goalies aren't wearing helmets. I've never seen a goalie wear a helmet before. I didn't know they did that. No, wait. Yeah, goalie. Yeah. England games are mostly like this. England is so boring and afraid to attack. Uh, if only the English football team was like the English military, right? Then they wouldn't be afraid. Oh, we have some super chats I've completely missed here. No name. Well, thank you, no name. Many people say Netherlands versus Czech Republic from Euro 2004 is the best football they've ever seen. It's on YouTube. Recommend watching it so you know how beautiful football can really be. Netherlands versus Czech Republic. Huh. Okay, I will look that up. Actually, I'm gonna put that down so I don't forget about it. Um. You guys think we're going to get through the first half with no goal scored? It's kind of looking like that so far. Netherlands versus Czech Republic. 2004. Okay, I will look that up. No name. Thank you so much. Oh, England's booing the German national anthem? Is that what's happening? Yeah, that's... The commentators are like trying to rectify the situation. Ty Kroner, thank you. Do you plan on making a video with a coach player to go over questions you still have, or are you sticking with learning from videos? I don't have any plans at the moment to do that, but I mean, I'm learning a lot actually from the videos and from you guys. Just doing these live streams with you helps a lot, with you answering my questions. I might do that though, like it might be a good idea to do that at some point. Am I watching it there? I am watching it here. It's on my iPad right now. You should see the two games from yesterday: France, Switzerland, Spain, Croatia. Incredible drama. Yes, I've heard so much about that. I am going to go back and feature those on my channel in some form or fashion. So don't worry, I will go back and watch them because I hear that they were super awesome to watch. England considered a goal, they would say the classic, everyone who won the war, stand up. You guys like to rag Germany about winning or losing the war, don't you? That's pretty funny. We do not have burns like that over here in our sports. Not quite that harsh. England and Germany play the same system, results in a lot of man-to-man duels. That's why it reminds me of Scotland, England. Okay. I was kind of wondering about that, if the football like defense plays mostly zone, or if they do play man-to-man, or if it's like a combination of the two. So I know in basketball you can kind of like do zone, but then you can also play like a half zone, half man-to-man at the same time. So it looks like football is kind of like that. After a few tries, you'll understand how hard is the game, and you will appreciate better the shots in the videos. Yeah, I'm sure I will. Right now, it's hard to understand the intricacies of the stuff that I watch in the videos, but as I get to know the sport, I'm sure I will appreciate them. What style of football do I enjoy most? Well, this game and the England Scotland game are the only two games I've watched. I have watched, like I said, the first like 10 or 15 minutes of Argentina versus Bolivia last night. That game was more exciting to me because they were a lot faster paced, and they scored 2 goals. Like Argentina scored 2 goals in like the first 10 minutes. So that was a little bit more exciting to watch. I think Americans would be drawn to that a little bit more because we do like to have a lot of action in our, well, I say that, but then, our football can look pretty boring, and baseball can be really slow paced too, so never mind. I think of like basketball primarily when I think about that. So new rule since yesterday that a team that scored 3 times have to wait till the other team scored 3 times too. Okay, I guess they're asking that question. I'm not sure what that means. Brazil, 1958, 62, 70, 94, 2002, the country with the most World Cups. Really, I thought that they would have won more than that, the way that people were talking about them. What's the team overall in football that's won the most World Cups? What team has that distinction? If you won a game with that many goals, let's say Germany, Brazil, World Cup 2014. Huh, okay, interesting. Colombia put USA out from Copa America. Oh, I didn't even know the USA was playing in that. For some reason, I thought it was more of like a South American and Central American tournament. I guess I don't have my tournaments down yet. I thought that North America was in a different thing, but I still don't understand that. Have you ever played any football, soccer, at least a friendly playground game? I have, as a kid, like in PE classes and stuff, they would teach you how to play soccer, but I think that's when I discovered that I did not like playing it. I much preferred playing softball and basketball to soccer. My brothers played it, though. And I think I went and watched their games. I went to watch them play. Oh, by the way, thank you, Ron. I appreciate that. I did watch I watched their games. I was like a kid and didn't really care. So I sat there on the sidelines while they played and probably only halfway paid attention. Obviously, because I don't know how to play. I don't know the rules and stuff. Helene's home. Thank you so much. Just wait for the last half hour of this match. Oh yeah, hopefully it'll be a little bit more. Hopefully somebody will score. Although I heard that the tradition with this game is that somebody wins in the penalty shootouts. Do I want to learn about club football? Yeah. I think that's probably almost a bigger deal, I would think, right? Because you guys have a little bit more of a personal connection with clubs, like club teams. Like the national teams are fine, but the club teams are where I think it's my assumption that you guys would be a little bit more passionate about the club teams, but you can correct me on that if you want to. Oh, somebody got hurt. Maybe. Unless he's faking it. What happened? Oh, his foot twisted weirdly. Yeah. Oh, they draw a line in front of the ball too on a free kick. I didn't know that. So, oh, is that Beckham that they're showing in the stands? He just picked the ball up and bounced it on the ground. Why did they do that? The gold on the jerseys tells how many times they won the World Cup. Oh, they have the gold on their jerseys? I didn't know that. I have to pay attention to that then. I totally missed. Did you guys answer my question on who won the most World Cups? I'm like, sorry, I'm going back. I'm trying to watch the game and watch your comments at the same time, so I might miss some stuff here. I'm not really seeing any questions about the team with the most world, or answers about the team with the most World Cups. Club before county? I thought the counties had clubs. Is that, or do you mean country? You have to maybe explain that to me a little bit more. Scroll down. Oh, Brazil? Are you guys saying Brazil has won the most World Cups then? Okay. Yeah, you guys told me the years that they won. I didn't know that they were the ones that had won the most. Really, so 5 World Cups is the most a team has actually won? I would have thought it would have been more than that, but I don't know. When did the World Cup start? Like, how far did they go back? Brazil 5, Germany and Italy 4, France, Argentina, Uruguay 2, England and Spain 1. Huh. Probably sounds like we're making excuses, but you seriously have chosen to watch the 2 most dead games of football. Well, the first game, I had no clue, like, what to expect. I didn't understand, you know, England's style of play and all of that stuff, so that was just... Alright, we're at halftime. I guess? We're still going, though, on the... I stopped the clock at 45 minutes because I didn't know that they went past 45 minutes in the first half. So, did they add time for injuries and stuff? Is that what's going on right now? Chris Olson, thank you so much. There is a great YouTube channel called Tifo Football where they deep dive into football tactics, terms, players, etc. if I want to learn. I'll write that down too. Thank you for letting me know. Oh my gosh! He was that close to scoring. Oh, what a lost opportunity that was. No, I saw them almost score that goal. Okay, we're at halftime now on my end too. Am I interested in learning about the MLS? I guess so. Memphis, where I live, has a team, actually. They're not in the MLS, but they have a team here. I have a club here. that I just learned about recently. I suppose I should, learn about American soccer teams too. I don't know anything about the MLS, to be perfectly honest. I've never watched it before. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my earbuds out for halftime so that I can concentrate on the chat for the moment. Oh. It's football. Yeah, I guess when I was talking about American, like the MLS and stuff, it is strictly soccer over here. So if I talk about MLS, I would probably refer to it as soccer for American teams. But when we're talking about like World Cup and Europe and other parts of the world that call it football, then I would of course try and call it football for that. Like, again, it's not out of disrespect or anything. It's just that different countries call it different things. So MLS is the go-to league for great players playing when they get old. Okay. Except Zlatan? I don't know how you say that name. Zlatan? He never gets old. Okay, that reference is lost on me, but I guess I'll probably learn about him eventually. That probably accurately describes American soccer teams. I hear we're not very good at it. Except for the women's team, apparently. They win World Cups. But, nobody pays attention to them over here except for, like, when they win the World Cup. And then they're, like, the thing for, like, a week. And then they disappear again. So... Hello from Spain and welcome to the greatest sport of all. Thank you. CC S316 Rock. Hello. The USA is a retirement home for world-class players, probably. So that's how the I don't know how the world views U.S. football teams. So I guess that's it. Nobody cares about women's football, not even women. That is true, unfortunately. I hate to say that as a woman who likes to play sports and who is into sports. It's fun to play, but I understand why. Like, I'm glad that there is women's sports because, we enjoy playing it too just as much as men do. And it's a fun outlet and it's fun, learning, teamwork and skills like that. But I do understand that it's not as exciting to watch. So I get that. Scott Christie Jones, thank you so much. Do you know the 10 German Bombers chant? I don't know any football chants. I'm gonna have to learn them. The US MLS is not that bad. It can be one of the top 20 leagues in the world. The top 20. Okay. We're probably like 20 then. However, football is growing in the US. It is growing. Like, one of my nephews is really into it. MLS doesn't follow the rules as other football leagues. That's why they're so behind. I had a feeling that the MLS was slightly different, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the differences are. USA Soccer is not viewed with any respect, unfortunately, mainly because of the league system or complete lack of it compared to every other country. Okay, you guys did let me know that the MLS does not have relegation, so that's a huge difference. Yeah, we don't do that over here for our sports, which is kind of, like I think I mentioned that I kind of liked the relegation system in one of my other videos, because it is really annoying when the same teams keep getting to the championship every year, and it's just, I don't know. Like, I think I like the merit system that Europe has, and I guess other football leagues around the world has. Hi, England fan here. I can't wait to lose on pens. Assuming you mean penalty kicks. Yeah, I hear everybody's expecting that. That would be hilarious if that's actually what ends up happening. Women's football is very popular in the Netherlands too. Oh, okay. Do you guys have a good women's team there? Um, I know I should probably be listening to the commentary happening right now, but I do want to make sure that it's going to be really hard to listen to a more in-depth conversation happening and pay attention to the chat at the same time, so that's why I'm not really doing that. Too many commercials in USA football. Okay, so is that another difference, that the MLS will actually have commercial breaks versus this that just shows the entire half without a break? I'm not sure how that works. Are you aware of Christian Pulisic winning the Champions League with Chelsea? He's from the USA. Yeah, he was in the Chelsea video that I did, and everybody was like, "Did you not recognize him?" No, I didn't. I have no idea who he is. He's not, like, unless you are like a football/soccer fan over here, you don't know who he is. Thank you for doing this at the last minute. You're certainly welcome. I almost didn't do it, but I really wanted to, though. I really wanted to, because I had so much fun in the last game, that even though the game was kind of, not a whole lot went on, I still had fun chatting with you guys. I'm still learning today. Like, I'm still learning from you in the chat, the different rules, some of the different rules and the intricacies of the game. Pretty much any women's national side would lose to the men's 4th division club. Yeah, I'm sure. Women aren't quite as athletic as men are. However, not to toot my own horn, but I played the shooting guard in basketball. I'm really good at shooting the ball, and I have challenged many men to, like, a game of horse and stuff, and have beaten them very often. So when it comes to, like, just stuff like that, if I had to play him one-on-one, I would lose. But if it's just, like, something more neutral, like shooting the ball, women can be just as good as men at stuff like that, I think. Scott Christy Jones, thank you again. Who would win in this fight, a badger versus an otter? Okay, you guys answer that in the comments. I'm assuming otters are just cute, cuddly things. I don't think they would beat a badger. Sorry, did not realize you were live streaming. It was a very last minute thing. I didn't even announce it until like 15 minutes before I went live, so no worries. Everybody says a badger would win. You gotta watch highlights from Germany versus Brazil game from World Cup that was in Brazil, pure gold. Is that the one that was... Is that the 2000... What year is that? Is that the 2014 one that everybody's talking about in the comments? MLS had the problem of adapting the world's game to the American sports market. MLS struggled at first to survive as a league the first couple of years. Beckham helped legitimize the MLS. Beckham, though, Beckham's not American, though, is he? I thought he was British. Again, this is how little I know about soccer players or football players. So did Beckham? I guess Beckham played over here. I'm extremely ignorant of this. You guys are gonna have to help me out here. He is British. Okay. Well, then how did he help legitimize the MLS? Did he play for a team over here? I mean, I don't know how else you would do it. MLS, if the MLS tried to do like a European system over here, I don't know if people would really understand what was going on. But I don't know, maybe it would be better if they did that. Oh, he played for the LA Galaxy. Okay. I do know about the LA Galaxy, because I lived out there for a while. I did not watch the games yesterday, but I'm gonna get to them. Gotta react to Leo Messi and Cristiano, the two most successful footballers of all time. Who is the other guy? Maradona or something like that. You guys were. Is he one of the better players, or is he the one that had like that horrible controversy that you guys talking about, like the hand of God or whatever? Is it Pele? Is it Pele? Is that how you say his name? He's the other big one. Maradona. Diego Maradona. Is he considered one of the best players? Maradona, Argentina legend. Okay, I guess so. Maradona and how do you say that? Is it Pele? Pele? Is that how you say that name? Maradona passed away. When did he pass away? He played The End Is Near. Although the end is near. Last year's. I keep like trying to click on the comments are like keep moving on me here. Pele, I guess somebody said that that's pretty close to how you say it. Pele and Maradona are the GOATs, but in modern times Messi and Ronaldo are okay. So it's kind of like Michael Jordan in basketball and how I'm having a mind blank. The big guy in the NBA now. Oh my gosh, why can I not think of his name? He's kind of like the new Michael Jordan. So I get it. LeBron James is who I'm trying to think of. Oh my gosh. React to okay. Ronaldinho? He's a great entertainer. So that's different. Okay, the game's about to start again. That's different from Cristiano Ronaldo, right? Okay, so I gotta fix the clock here. Where are we going to? Like one... I'm gonna do like 140 just in case they add time again. Okay, I'm gonna start the clock again at 45:30 so that I can sync it up. Because I don't know when they're gonna show the clock. Last time they didn't show it until like 20 seconds into the half. I should have gone to use the restroom while we were in halftime. I didn't think about it. I might have to do that here in a sec. Alright. 6, 7... No! Put the clock back up! Okay, I missed it. Dadgummit. The clock disappeared. Okay, we got the clock running again. Whoops. There are 3 Ronaldos. Ronaldo, Brazilian forward. Ronaldinho, Brazilian forward. Okay, same thing. Cristiano Ronaldo, Portuguese forward. All exceptional players. Okay, that must be confusing for the Brazilians having the 2 Ronaldos, although they're slightly different. Okay, so at least I know who Cristiano Ronaldo plays for now. Portugal. Messi is the greatest footballer ever. He was born to play football, but Ronaldo has equaled him in terms of successful careers. These two have been at the big stage for 15 years. So does everybody argue over like who's better, Messi or Ronaldo? Gotta put my earbuds back in. Oops. Oops. I tapped my earbud and now the game is out of sync with the clock. Come on. Okay, we're back on track now. Oh, man. Oh! Almost a goal. Have I decided on a team to support yet? Hang on. Whoa! Was that high anyway? That might have hit the top pole of the goal, though. It looked like it was going to. I don't know. From that angle, it did. Maybe not. I'm supporting England today. You can't see Roger today. He's right here. Oh, have we switched ends of the field now? I guess we have. I was like, why is Germany trying to kick it into their own goal? Or what's the score? What do you think the score is? England's coming home and off with the trophy. Don't be so pessimistic. They might pull it out. You should watch the Denmark versus Russia. On Andre Christensen scored a goal that was clocked at 82 miles an hour. They're just gonna keep replaying this almost goal because that's the only thing that's happened that's somewhat exciting in this game. They are home. They are playing in Wembley. I didn't know that they could kick the ball at 80. I guess that makes sense, right? Because you could throw it at base. It looks like it's traveling almost as fast as a baseball pitch to me when they kick it. So I guess that I could see that. Oh, he's asking me to put up the score. I don't really have a way to do that. It's 0-0 though. Might have to figure out the score thing for the next. You guys keep bringing up stuff that I don't think about in this. I was going to put up the game clock that would have had the score, but stupid I guess copyright rules wouldn't let me stream the game to do that. So yeah, good point. Oops. You guys should be watching this on your own on your own TVs and stuff. But if you don't have access to the game, it is 0-0. I'm watching it, so it's 0-0 after 90 minutes guaranteed. Are you saying that I jinx your games? Probably do. No, anytime I watch a game so far, it's that's been the outcome. I sent you a video on Instagram how Denmark won the European Cup 92 without having qualified. Okay, thanks. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm behind on my correspondence on social media. I've got to catch up with that over the next day or two. Which team almost scored the goal? England almost scored. No, Germany almost scored, sorry. Germany almost scored. I forget that they switch ends of the field in the second half. Mauro Pinto, if you're going to find how to place a score, it would be good if you also get a way to show how many red cards each team gets if that happens. Wow, you guys are... I'm gonna have to like invent my own computer system to display all of this stuff. All I can do I'm using StreamYard to do my streams, and all I can do is like just show another browser window or another window on my computer. I don't know. Maybe I can do that on my computer somehow. I'll think about it. Thank you though, Mario. Not Mario. Maro. Every time Sogal watches the match, it turns out to be boring. What sorcery is this? It's because I guess it's because I choose to watch England, right, so far. Kane is down. Didn't he fall down earlier in the game too? Oh, Ed Sheeran. Okay, I was wondering who that guy was. He looked familiar to me as Ed Sheeran. It's England's fault, yeah. I can't be blamed for this. I'm still gonna live stream the final of this. Although I hear you guys say that the semifinals are more exciting, but I feel like the final is the one that I should do. You know. If only I had chosen one of yesterday's matches. Well, this is a little unpredictable. Like I get nobody, I guess, expected yesterday's matches to turn out like they did. But yeah, probably would have been a more exciting game to watch. Players should stop diving this much. Referees should be better, and commentators should point out the truth on games. These problems make the MLS good compared with the European leagues. Is the MLS known for not diving as much? And if so, is there a reason for that? Arthur Gotward, thank you. And don't forget to put up the name of the scorer. Okay, we have more requests here. Put the scorer and the time of the goal and any substitutions made. Thank God you're joking. I would need my own production team to do all of that, I think. Sorry, Germany's going. They're attacking. They're attacking. What's happening? Oh. Nothing happened. Onion won? Just to show every game is not 0-0. A Euro 2020 average goal game so far is 2.8. Round of 16 average 4 goals a game. 13 of 42 games have had 4+ goals. I mean, I understand that not all games are like this. Obviously, the two that everybody keeps talking about yesterday were really exciting to watch. So, I get it. But, yeah, so far, the games I've watched have turned out like this. So, thank you, though. Thank you so much. A battle of attrition. Commentators. Let's see, we've got... I already had Arthur's comment up here. Where are you? Beckham was the first world-class player and international superstar to play in the MLS for your team, the LA Galaxy. Okay, so are you in LA, Andrew, or do you live somewhere else and just root for them? Attacking, and nothing happened. Famous last words. Uh-oh, somebody else has gone down. Saka? I'm watching the most boring matches of the Euros. What are you gonna do? I decided to give this game a shot, you know, just in case it turned out to be good, but, you know, you take a chance. I'm still learning, like, again, like I said the first time, though, I'm still learning some stuff, so I'm glad I did this. Fun fact, in Europe, it's not uncommon for large cities to have many teams. There are, like, 4 teams in Copenhagen alone. That's cool. I'm kind of getting that vibe that a lot of cities have multiple teams. We have that in some sports, but I think the most there would be is like two teams. So it's not quite on the same level. 0-0 doesn't mean boring. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can get some other stuff out of it. And scoring is not the only aspect to sports. So there are a lot of other things to watch too. Oh. Put my clock forward 1 minute 19 seconds. Sorry, the clock that I have goes into hours instead of minutes, so we're at 60, 34, 35, and so forth. It's the best I can do right now. You guys are ahead of me over there, I'm sure, so my clock is not going to be in sync with yours, but I'm just letting you know where I am in the game in case you want to sync up yours with mine. Once you know the tactics more, you will I will learn the style of play, I guess, and will allow me to avoid teams like this. I will learn the style of play. Well, I've already learned that the South American teams play differently, and it was a little bit more interesting to watch, I think, because they're faster paced and flashier, as I said. But so there might be some European teams like that that I haven't watched yet. Yeah, what is that time? The clock I have does not gonna go into hour mark, so I can't. It doesn't give me the option to say just count the minutes and not hours. But you guys are smart enough to know what that is, so. When it hits 1:30, we're at 90 minutes. Okay, so Germany just threw it back in. Lots of scoring in basketball, but honestly, you can skip watching most of the game because usually in the last 2 minutes account. That is true. But it's fun to like watch the rest of the game too, because it's there's a lot of exciting moments that happen in basketball. But yes, if all you care about is knowing who wins and seeing how they win, you can literally just watch the last 2 minutes of the game. If you understand the game tactics and skill, the majority of games have a lot to offer. If you only care for the score, then soccer isn't going to be for you. Yeah, that is very true about this game. About this sport. Which is why I want to like learn more of like the tactics and the skills and stuff, because like to me right now watching this, it looks like they're just kicking the ball around to each other, but I know that there are tactics happening here that I don't understand. So if I knew that, then I would probably, like you said, it would be more meaningful, I guess, to me. That's what I'm trying to say. But I've got to watch games to kind of learn this stuff. I felt the same way about American football, actually, because I grew up watching it, but I didn't really get into it until a few years ago when I started to really like learn how the game was played. And then it becomes interesting once you understand, like I said, the tactics and the skills and stuff. We'd love to see the US versus all of these European teams. I'm sure we would probably lose every game. If if what I'm hearing about the U.S. team is correct. Andrew, yep, from LA. Been a fan of the league since the beginning when the teams didn't even have their own stadiums. When did the MLS happen? I'm not sure how old the league is. Cool. I used to live in LA. I moved from there last year. I used to live in Calabasas. I'm sure you know where that is. But I would work a lot in West LA. You love American football and you live in Europe. I hear American football is kind of growing over there too, because the NFL plays games over there in Wembley Stadium, right? Sometimes. Ronaldo versus Messi isn't a controversial or hate rivalry. They're they're good mates, but the media thinks that they hate each other. The media always plays up stuff like that, right? They give you kind of a false impression of things. I kind of don't have very much patience for the media these days because they just like try to spin stuff in whatever way they want. You can't really trust them, I feel like, very much anymore. In games like these with pretty even teams, it's a cautious tactical game where the teams take their time to find an opening without taking too many risks. Good catch. Yeah, it's a game like this where you really have to understand the tactics and the skills to, I think, fully appreciate it. American media is even worse from what I've seen. I don't know what the European media is like, but I would not be surprised. Have I ever seen a live goal? I don't think I have. I did see Argentina score 2 goals last night, but that was on a pre-recorded game, so it wasn't live. He just kicked it out in the audience? Or the crowd? Are you allowed to do that? Ronaldo has the most Instagram followers. Okay, so he wins the rivalry, I guess. Because of Instagram. Would I do a Ronaldo, or I guess Ronaldo or Messi video reaction? Yes, I'm gonna do those, both of them. I'm gonna try to do all of, like, the big players. You have to pass the ball to the crowd. They're the 12th man on the team. Huh. The Texas A&M football team over here, which is a university team, has that saying, the 12th man. They actually have that written in their stadium. So that's interesting to hear it in this context, too. I believe the closest MLS club to you would be Nashville, probably, yeah. "12th man" is a common saying. I've only ever heard it in the Texas A&M context, so I had no idea, like, how widespread it is. Well done to Switzerland for last night's game. Yes, good job. I always like a good underdog winning. The fans are considered the 12th man, especially when the team is playing at home. Okay, I guess that's what it's referencing then. If you kick away the ball when a foul is called with the intent to stall time, you usually get a yellow card for that. I don't know why that... Was it Saka that kicked it into the crowd? I don't know why he did that. I feel like it was unnecessary, but I don't know if that's a common thing that happens. It's a common phrase to call the fans the 12th man of Europe. Many teams even retire the number 12 shirt in their honor. Huh, okay. I don't know if Texas A&M did that. They might have done that too. I'm not sure. I'm not a fan of theirs, so I don't really follow them that closely. When someone's laying on the ground, they often kick it out. Okay. Oh, we got a yellow card here. Let me see what happened. Well, it didn't even look like he touched him. Only another 50 minutes to go before penalties. Oh, okay, so if nobody scores, they're gonna add 30 minutes for overtime, and then they do penalties? That's how it works, right? You can kick the ball out of play if your teammate is injured and needs attention. Okay, I didn't see if somebody was injured when he did that, so maybe that's what it was. Hoping for a Germany win since their manager will retire when the tournament is over. He's been their manager for 15 years. Really? Wow. Yeah, I can see why they would want to win for him then. England's never scored beyond the 60... Did he say 62nd minute? I guess the 60-minute mark is what he meant to say. Is that true? What happened? We have another injury here. It's like a hamstring or something. I don't know. Rocky Dookie. You got an awesome name. The most boring game in history was the World Cup 1982. It's also called the disgrace of... Oh my gosh, you guys throw these words at me, I don't know how to pronounce them. Gion, it was between Germany and Austria. What was the score in that? Like 1-0 or something? Picture's gone. Somebody said my picture is gone. Am I still... Can you guys still see me? Just making sure. I know we have some people that like to mess with... You guys are saying goal. Okay, somebody's about to score. You guys are ahead of me in this game. Thank God somebody scored. Thank God. Who did it? Was that who scored the goal? Somebody's saying I'm on really like low resolution right now. That's okay. I'm glad I saw that you guys said goal in the chat though, because I might have missed it. Because I'm trying to like keep an eye on both things at the same time. I'm looking at the replay now. Woo! That was a really easy goal. Oh, they're singing the da, 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 chant. We do that in our sports over here. All right, England, you might pull it out. You might pull it out. Finally, Germany can go all for nothing. Now the match will be interesting. Yeah, Germany's got to kick it up a notch here. No pun intended. Mm. Oh no. Oh no, are they gonna get a free kick by the goal? I'm starting to understand things a little bit better now with this game. I kind of like, I'm a little bit more attuned to what's happening with this game, which is good. So the refs, it looks like he was just stepping out the distance, so I guess they know how many steps equals the 9.15 meters. Alright, let's see if they score a goal here. I feel like, how many times do they score goals on these types of free kicks? Seems like it would be kind of hard to do. Yeah. Yeah, okay, England's starting to get aggressive now. They're starting to get aggressive. They can now. They can, I guess, get more aggressive. They often or quite frequently score on those free kicks. Okay. Okay, the ref's about to do something bad apparently here. 3-0 England will win. That's a bit optimistic, but I'll take 1-0. Grew up playing the game and supporting MLS my whole life, and got it from Americans who didn't like the game and the Euro snobs who didn't respect the MLS. Well, the MLS is all we got over here, so I guess we have to live with that. The commentators are like, don't get too emotional. Calm down. You could tell that they don't want to blow this. Wellington would be proud. I suppose he would be. Oh, the crowd's really getting into it now. All right. Yeah, England's starting to play more aggressively now, which is good. Their confidence is up a little bit. I don't know the players on the team though. I was hoping to like kind of get. I know Kane and Saka. Uh oh. Oh my gosh. He would have had that goal if he had been more accurate with that kick. How off was he? Looked like just a couple of feet off. Oh my gosh, he was really close. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I would have been kicking myself for that. Oh yeah. He's gonna be kicking himself for that. Again, no pun intended. We got 9 minutes, 8.5 minutes left. Uh oh. Germany's got a score here. You now get a slight idea of the tension of football. Yeah. Somebody actually scored a goal in this game, so now I can, like, get a better sense of it. Yeah, for sure. Okay, okay, go, 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 go. No, no, no. Go do something with the ball. Come on, England. What happened? So, was there another offsides there? They just stopped all of a sudden. Come on, Germany. Saw a goal live. Yes, finally. After 90 minutes, 90 something odd minutes of England versus Scotland, and then 70 something minutes of this, finally got a goal. So one thing you guys don't have in this that American sports do is there are strategies to run out the clock. So in this situation, a football team or a basketball team would be employing certain strategies to make sure. Well, I don't know. Maybe you guys do have that. They would just try to employ different strategies to keep the other team from scoring until the clock runs out. But maybe you can do that in here too. Like try to keep the possession with your team. You 100% have that. Okay. It's just, I guess, in a different way you guys do it. Um, Please be the only American to say offside singular, not offsides plural. Sorry, we call it offsides in our football, so it's just natural for me to say that. I'll try to remember it's offside. I don't know why we say it plural in our football. It doesn't really make sense now that I think about it. Maybe it is offside and we just say it wrong. Germany in search of inspiration. Oh, come on. That was a bad pass. Did they score again? You guys are saying goal. Here we go. Are they about to score again? It's the exact same play as the first one. Wow. England's in dreamland. That's hilarious. Yeah, I think it's over, Germany. It is over. You gotta score 2 goals in like 4 minutes. You better kick it up a notch. Oh my gosh, the German fans look heartbroken. It was the exact same play as the first goal that they scored. Or I don't know if it's called a play or not. I don't know if you have plays in football, but it looked like the exact same goal though. Oh, so no, did he do a header into it? He did a header. Okay, sorry, it wasn't the exact same play. It looks like he had kicked it. Wow. That's even more impressive. Wow. And you know what's impressive about that goal is that his head was leaning a certain way, and it looks like if he hadn't angled that correctly, it would have gone off to the side. So he had to angle that perfectly with his head. That was impressive. Oh no, they're crying. The Germans are crying. I told you guys to be more optimistic. England could pull it out. I'm glad I'm out of jinx for England now. It's coming home. I don't know, you guys gotta play a couple more games after this, don't you? 2 or 3 more games for that to happen. Oh my gosh, look at that kick. I almost went the whole length of the field. Goodness. Yeah, Germany, you're gonna have to. I think they know they've lost at this point. They're not. They're not really going for it. They're gonna have to play a lot faster than this if they're gonna score. Goodness. Scores 2-0. England. Current world champion, previous world champion, and current European champion are all out now. Wow, we're still not at the quarterfinals. This is one of those tournaments, I guess, where there are a lot of upsets, huh? Thank you, Mario, again. I'm happy, you guys. I'm happy that there were 2 goals scored, and England beat Germany. This is, and see, it ended up being a good game to watch after all. Football won't be coming home with a team like this, huh? I know the game is probably over for you guys. I still got 30 seconds. Wow, this is. Oh, wait, are there German fans? The English fans are. Are these German or English fans? They're wearing white like they're English fans, but they're not like. They don't look happy. Oh, the clock doesn't just stop. Okay, that's right. They always add. I forget that they add time. I'm not used to that yet. I'm not used to them just adding time random, like not randomly, but just on the clock like that. 4 minutes are added. Oh. Well, see, that's something that now Germany has 4 extra minutes to try and score. That's something we don't do in our sports here. When the clock runs out, the clock runs out. You don't get extra time to try and score. So that's a little different, I guess. Am I going to be watching Sweden versus Ukraine? Probably not. This is really the only. I have a very, very busy schedule this week. I have some stuff coming up on my channel that I can't talk about yet that I'm working on this week. So I'm very busy. I wasn't planning on watching this game, but I decided to do it. Because we stop our clock. We do stop it, but you still have the same amount of time. Like, you don't get... There's no time added to the play, but I guess there are strategies that you can do to do with the clock to make up for it. Love the live stream. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate it. Appreciate all of you guys being here for it. Again, I didn't know how many people would show up for this the last minute. Thank you for streaming us. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. This has been fun today. I didn't anticipate doing this until like really late last night, but I'm glad I did it. Thought you were not going to watch another England. Turns out you did. I decided to give England another chance because I was hearing you guys say this could be a good game. And after learning more about the English team and just like how they're not ever expected to win stuff yesterday, I was really curious about how this would turn out. So I wanted to watch it today. Bye, guys. I know some of you guys are saying goodbye. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you guys being here for this. Great stream. I don't know if I'm England's good luck charm. You guys did not do well in the last game that I watched, so... Roger can certainly pick the right team. We gave Roger a little high five, sort of. So long farewell. Bye to all of you guys that have to leave. I know the game's over for you probably by now. Germany's got no chance at this point. Good job. Virtual high five to all the English fans. Thank you guys for joining. If you gotta leave right now, I might stay on for just a few more minutes, and then I gotta go. Did we get a Scarlet surprise? Scarlet's outside right now. I wanted her to be outside because she's had an upset stomach this morning, and I didn't want her, you know, messing in the house or anything, so she's outside. But she's doing okay. She's feeling alright. She'll be fine. Others don't get a high five. I high five everybody for watching the stream. Extra high five to English fans. Bye, everybody. Bye if you have to leave. Thank you guys for being here. There's a fourth official who keeps track. I guess I could stop my clock. Actually, we're not playing anymore. There is a fourth official who keeps track of the stoppage time and adds on the extra time at the end of each half. Oh, okay. Bye, Axel. Bye, High Shelf 2. Stream for the next England game. We'll see. We'll see what my schedule is. Like I said, this was a last minute decision to do this today. So guys, this was fun. Thank you. Thank you guys for being... I did enjoy it. It was a good game. It was a good game. I didn't expect 2 goals from England. I was going to be satisfied with the 1. So the 2 was an extra little icing on the cake. Bye guys. Bye, thanks for being here. All of you guys are leaving the stream. You guys are awesome. Every victory over Germany is cherished. Please do stream it for Copa America happening this Friday. Copa America is happening now, isn't it, though? I watched, like I said, I watched a little bit of Argentina and Bolivia last night just as I was testing out stuff for this stream. And it was fun, actually. It was fun to watch them play. So, I don't know, we might do some Copa America. Like I said, I don't want to just, because I know that football is a worldwide thing, it's not just European, so I do want to, like, pay attention to other areas of the world, too. Now I can begin to see the football atmosphere. Yeah, the crowd for this game was a lot more lively than the one for Scotland. Bye, everybody who's leaving. I'm just gonna be on for a few more minutes for anybody that wants to stay in the chat, and then I gotta go. It's a very weird procedure, the stoppage of time added at the end. I think it's actually detrimental to the game because it discourages the players to flop and waste time. Yeah, I can understand that point of view. England's strategy is to tire out the opposition with defensive play and then hit them in the last 15 minutes when they've got very little energy left. I don't know if you're joking or if that's true. But that's pretty much what happened today, so maybe that is the way it worked. It was a fun stream. Thank you guys. You guys made it fun for me too. It's nice to be able to watch this and then get my questions answered by all of you. Here's a good... JC, you're a good sportsman. Congratulations from Germany. England was the better team. That's a good attitude to have. I kind of feel like I have to stream the next England game, or at least try and watch it, because I'm like kind of like invested now in what's happening with this. I'm invested in England at this point. I gotta cheer them on. Look at the scenes now. They cut away from the stadium, so I don't know what's happening over there. How many times has Germany lost in my videos? Now they're showing the stadium again. The players are kind of walking around cheering the fans. That's cool. Germany, I don't think I've ever seen Germany lose in my videos before. This is the first time. When's the last time England beat Germany, by chance? Just out of curiosity. Because I don't know, like, when the last time England won was, so I'm not sure, like, just what the context is for this. (1966). Well, that's when they won the World Cup. When's the last time that they beat Germany, though? When did they play Germany last? They didn't play Germany last in 1966, did they? are you serious? I should watch other games. I will watch other games. I'm gonna try and catch some stuff in the Copa America tournament happening too over here. 2001, 5-1 in Germany. So you're saying 2001 was the last time they played? 2010 World Cup? I'm seeing a bunch of different dates here, so I'm not sure. Oh, okay. It's the last time, 1966 is the last time they beat Germany. Oh, okay. Wow. Are you, wow, that's shocking to me. I didn't know that. If I had known that in this game, I would have yeah, that would have made a bit of a difference. I didn't know that. So that like makes it extra special because it's been like 60 years since they beat them. Wow. That's crazy. Uh it's now 3 England wins, 3 Germany wins, and 6 draws for England versus Germany in international competitions. So it's fairly even, actually. You guys always talk about how, like, I see a lot of comments about how England's not going to win or Germany's going to beat them. But what I'm getting, though, from some of you is that it's more even than you think. It was last time they beat them in a tournament, so night. Okay. But they've beaten them since then, I guess, in other capacities. We have a USA fan in here. Oh, 2016 was the last time that they beat them. That's still a long time. Yeah, it feels good. It feels good. I know it. I know what it feels like because I mentioned my college team in yesterday's video, and my college team would get to the championship game of our league. They've done it like 3 years in a row against the same freaking team, and they lost the first 2 years, and then they finally won a couple years ago. So it's not quite as long as 1966 or whatever, but the feeling was still kind of the same. Where it's like you can't ever beat this team, and then you finally do, and it feels good. Scarlett's barking out. She's like howling outside at some noise. I think the last time UK beat Germany in competition was 1992, but I'm not sure. Oh, 2016 was just a friendly exhibition match. Well, what I'm getting is that it's been a long time. Oh, Spectre, thank you. Congratulations to England, and also ever consider doing live streams where you get video suggestions from chat and can ask live questions. Oh, that would be fun to do. I might try that. Yeah, I've thought about like just doing other types of videos, perhaps like live before. I didn't think about like getting the suggestions in the chat though. That's a good suggestion. That might be fun to do. Thanks for that. Watch a Sweden game. I will watch stuff if I get the chance to do it. Um, Michael, I am a member of the RAF serving in the Middle East. Thank you for your service, Michael. Appreciate it. I've done some recent videos on the RAF with the Vulcan bomber and the red arrows. Those were fun to watch. I'm gonna do more. I have a lot of suggestions for more RAF related stuff. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna be watching the highlights of the games from yesterday since they were so exciting for sure. Sweden's game is in 1 hour. Okay. I might put it on. I have, I really need to this afternoon get on my social media and catch up on all of my messages and stuff because there's a lot of people waiting for me to reply. So I might put on the Sweden game while I kind of get some work done. And so I can kind of watch it while still being productive. SoGal's live streams get better and better. Thank you. Well, at least I had a clock up this time, so I guess that was hopefully a little bit more helpful than last time for you. It was not a boring game. It really picked. I mean, it picked up in the last 10 or 15 minutes. It turned out to be a really good game, I think. So. Should have live streamed yesterday. Well, it's hard to know like what games are going to be good, I think. Loving content, keep it up. Much love from Scotland. Thank you. Thank you, Peely Wally. I like that name too. Sweden's next. Yeah. I'll try to put Sweden on. Be productive and forget Sweden Ukraine, but wait for Saturday when the winner plays England. Okay, England plays again on Saturday. Okay. I might could do that then since it's a Saturday. I might could live stream that. We'll see. Could you do a reaction video to the French Foreign Legion? I would love to do that. I've heard a lot about the French Foreign Legion, but I don't know much about them. I'll write that down. Keeping a little list here of suggestions as you bring them up in the chat. Complete story of the Euro 2016. Okay, I'll write that one down too. Every time you guys suggest stuff in my comments and everything, I keep a running list of it so that I don't forget it. Because otherwise, I get so many comments on my videos that I can't possibly remember everything. React to the 2018 World Cup. I should probably do some World Cup reactions before I watch it next year, otherwise I won't have any idea what's going on. Because I've never watched it before. Hey, Eclectic Beard Reactions is watching. Cheers, thank you so much. Appreciate that. I think we're going to work out a time for me to do the interview on his channel. I've got to do that coming up here pretty soon. Lots of negative comments about England being English. I love that. So jealous that they weren't born in England. Well, you know, it kind of like gives you that chip on your shoulder. Again, like I keep talking about my college team, but my college team is like that too. They have a chip on their shoulder. When am I planning on doing cricket reactions? So I've got rugby, cricket, and AFL requests. So I would like to start getting to those very soon. So I would probably say in the next couple 3 weeks I would start to like getting into some other stuff too with other sports. I'm gonna keep up the football stuff, but we have the Olympics coming up too. So I feel like there might be some fun stuff to like watch there as well. Research the history of the Rangers versus the Celtics. What are the Rangers versus the Celtics? Are those club teams? FIFA World Cup best moments. From 2014. 2014. Ultra's Way of Life. I've got that one already down. A lot of people have asked about that one. They're Scottish club teams. Okay. Eclectic Beer. Rangers versus Celtics can be a bit of a touchy subject, but well worth the like. Okay, thanks for the warning. Appreciate it. I have a feeling anytime I start getting into like club teams, it's gonna be like that. I think we'll have to play Sweden. I'm confident we can get past them, but I think the Czech Republic will be next, and that will be a handful. See, I don't know anything about these teams. Like, I don't know how good they are. So you guys are gonna have to kind of help me out with knowing what the expectations are. Biggest rivalry in the world? Do you mean the Rangers versus the Celtics? Rangers, the Protestants, Celtics, Catholics, some religious conflicts. Okay. Well, I guess good to know about that then. No penalty shootout. No, we didn't have to do it this time. Ooh, that's a good suggestion. The history of the first World Cup game. So I was asking like when they started. I have researched from the internet, and the last time England beat Germany was in the Euro 2000, 1-0. I would love to see the US and India stronger at football as well. Cheers from Brazil. Thank you. Murillo de Souza. I hope I didn't mispronounce your name. Wow, Euro 2000, 1-0? Again, it's been a long time, seems like. I'm sure a lot of Americans wish that USA was better in football too. Alright guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Zachary says USA is already becoming a superpower in soccer. I don't know. Like, I have to learn more about the team. I'm really not sure. Not sure. Yeah, soccer just it struggles here because yeah, you know why. Our other sports just dwarf it, but alright, well thanks guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I'm getting really hungry. It is lunchtime here. So I'm gonna go eat, check in on Scarlett, make sure, I'm sure she's doing fine because I hear her barking out there and stuff, so. But thank you guys for joining. We had a pretty good crowd earlier today. I'm so glad that we had this many people for a very last minute stream. So thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you for answering my questions. Thank you for making it fun for me. We might try and do England on Saturday. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I will also try and watch Sweden this afternoon as well. And also, if you're waiting for a reply from me on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, I'm going to try to this afternoon. So, alright, anyway, thanks guys. I will see you probably tomorrow at some point for another video. Not live, though. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye.